Late again, Wednesday, July 14th. It is hot out there and sunny and muggy. We will see how long we last out there. The flowers look good. So the girls and I are outside. As you can see, it's time to mow the backyard. Past time. But it's been hot and muggy and Dennis hasn't felt like doing it, and I haven't felt like doing it either, although my knee is feeling better. My flowers are looking much better. I watered them yesterday and they're looking good. So. Oh, and my flowers on my flower box. The little ones on the right hand window hadn't been viewable from here before, but I think you can see that the flowers are blooming. Great. Might still be starting to lose their flowers. This plant is so beautiful and I'm enjoying it so much. Oh my gosh, and look at all these flowers I'm getting. All these buds. I've done one picture of it by itself, but I may try again because I mean, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, and I finally have another white petunia. When I did my picture, there was no white petunia. There you go. I think I have to deadhead these. I probably should. We are having a cacophony out here. Birds and cicadas, lawnmowers and dogs. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. For you out there working in the as we call it 9 to 5 world, but really the Monday through Friday world. Today is hump day. It's actually not so bad in the shade. The sun is pretty warm, but the humidity is only 76%. It was 95% yesterday or some ridiculous thing, so it's feeling much nicer. Maybe I will sit out here and draw my diplothelia or something like that. I forget what it's called. But I can look if I put my glasses on. Dipladenia. Rio Dipladenia. That's the best $10 I've spent in a long time, because that's a beauty. I don't know why I didn't buy more of those. Well, I had gone for the zinnias, because the zinnias we had bought the day before were so beautiful, and I had it in my mind I was getting zinnias, and I got the last two. I need to deadhead those too. Maybe I'll work on my deck garden today. That'll take 5 minutes. That's about all I do. Although I have been working on the weeds in my mint. I've been having a mint-based drink in the evenings, and so every time I go pick a piece of mint, I weed around that plant. So I'm making a little progress. A little bit. I didn't do any painting yesterday. But I did take Aura to her doctor, and he was happy with how it's going. Her cornea has attached. Her cornea has attached. I knew there was a word there. Her cornea has attached, and he's happy with how it looks. And now we're just waiting for her to be able to see out of that eye better, so it has to heal and clear up and everything. She's quite anxious to be back driving. So, but I did take her on a little adventure on our way home, and she really, really enjoyed that. I took my books back to the library and got the next 2 sisters, the last 2 of the 6 sisters. There's a 7th book that came out recently called The Missing Sister, and I'm on the list for that book. I'm number 12, and they have 2 copies, so it'll be a little while before I read that. But I have the other 2. Maze, no, puppy. No. Ouch. You can't do that. You can't do that. Say hi. Say hi. You can't put your paw on me. You know you can't. You're getting better, but you have to stop doing that. Especially when we're outside and you get my dress dirty, but that's okay. My dress is already kind of dirty. My house dress. This is the easiest thing in the world because I don't wear a bra. It's heavy enough I don't have to wear a bra. So I get up and I just throw it over my head and pick earrings. Can you see my earrings? I was afraid you couldn't see them, so I put lipstick on just to give a little something going on. But they're like almost holograms. Anyway, it's my house dress. I have cleaning I need to do. We need to make a list of the things I want to do because Christy's coming soon. I think she's leaving her house on Friday. I think that means she's coming Friday. I think I need to talk to her, find out when she's coming. Hey, pup. Which means I really need to do some cleaning. At least her bathroom, right? And, but I haven't junked up the guest rooms yet since I cleaned them when Jason and Allison and the girls came in March. So I just have to dust. I do not have to spend 2 days, you know, getting the junk out. I never put the junk back. I actually processed those rooms when I cleaned them in March, which is really amazing to me. So there. Although my sister slept in that room, so maybe I'll change the sheets, dust a little, clean the bathroom. Then she'll know she's very welcome. But she's not staying. I think she's just staying overnight, and then she's having, she's going to be spending some time in Maine or something, and then come back. And her sister is organizing a girls' day together, and she was so kindly invited me. And so I will be going to Jersey. That's Jersey, New Jersey. In a couple weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks, 26th, 2 weeks. And get a massage. I have a massage booked. I'm so excited. I haven't had a massage in years. We're going to a spa, and then we're going to have lunch, and then we're going to paint a picture, which I'm looking forward to. It'll be in acrylic, I'm sure. So that'll be fun to pay attention. I've done this one other time. They have these places you all paint the same picture and drink wine, and it's a lot of fun. And but I don't know what the picture will be. Christy picked the picture. And I'll get to paint with acrylics, and that'll be fun. Maybe I'll do it abstract. I won't. Anyway, so I need to start cleaning. But so I started to tell you, on our way home from the doctor, I took Aura to my branch of the library, which she had been to before because that was where she had gotten her original card, and she got her card renewed while she was there. And I got my 2 new books, the last 2 sisters that I could get. And then I took her home in a way she's never been before, and on roads she's never been on before. And it was a lot of fun. She loved it. Chester County, where we live, is a very wealthy county. It's one of the 5 wealthiest counties in the country, I think. And there are lots of, well, there's a ton of people and a lot of, you know, close housing and things like that, but there are also quite a few horse farms. There are quite a few farms altogether, but horse farms are one of the things that we have in Chester County. And so I took her down a road that she didn't know was there, and some beautiful horse farms and huge houses, and she's like, wow, there's money here, there's money here. I'm like, yep, lots of money here. And so it was a beautiful drive, and she really enjoyed it. And when we had been driving another time, she said, where does this road go? And I explained to her, and she wasn't just picturing it. So I took her on that road and showed her where it is, how it connects back up onto our road, you know, the road she knows to take us back to her house. And that was a nice adventure. She had wanted to do that kind of adventure. In fact, that was one of the reasons she said she got her new car, was because she could have a nav system that she could drive around and look around, and there's my pearl. And then she could just have her nav system figure out how to get her home from there, and she wouldn't have to worry about it. But she hasn't done that yet, I don't think. So I did it for her. And it actually works out better when you're the passenger, because you can look around more. So she enjoyed that. But she's doing well, and her doctor was happy. So she doesn't go back to see him until August, beginning of August. So then what did I do with myself after that? Well, I came home and walked the dogs, and then sort of our late afternoon, early evening routine began. But I knit a little bit. Oh, and I did just a few stitches on my Dragons of Sumatra, because I thought, let me just watch TV. And I just felt like stitching, so I did. I stitched a little bit on my Dragons of Sumatra, and I did a little bit on my boxy, but now I lost my pattern, so I need to reprint the pattern, because I have now reached the length I wanted to knit of the body and the round from the bottom, and now I've got to start on the top. So I'm actually making progress on my boxy. I know, crazy, right? Oh, crazy, crazy. So I have to print out my pattern, and then I'll be doing like the front, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then the back, and then the sleeves. I don't think I've ever taken this long to make a sweater. I'm just sadly not in the mood. I'm sadly not in the mood to knit, even when I could be knitting. I mean, I don't know if the people on the Zoom call noticed, but I stopped knitting toward the end of the Zoom call. It was like I was done knitting, and I wasn't done talking. I was done knitting. And so it's not that I don't have the opportunity to knit, it's just that at the moment I'm just not having the urge. It makes me sad. It's making me sad. But anyway, I did not paint yesterday, maybe I said that, but I did take some pictures of my, I am having trouble with words. My flowering bush that I have in my front, big giant blue flowers. You know the ones. Put them in my bouquet. No, I can't think of that. Anyway, I took some pictures. Maybe I'll put a picture here so you know what I'm talking about. The word will come to me after I'm done. Because I'm thinking I might try to paint that picture. Those are not easy flowers to paint, I don't think. But I thought I'd give it a try since my bush is so beautiful. That's the one Dennis isn't crazy about, except that he did point out to me how beautiful it looks, so I think he's coming around a little bit. Why can't I think? I'm losing my words, ladies and gentlemen. I'm losing my words. But if I think of it, I'll put it down there. But you'll see the picture. You'll know what I mean. Anyway, so I was thinking about painting, but I wasn't actually painting or sketching. And I started the next book, but I felt like I had read a lot in the last few days, and wasn't, you know, it was a very weird night. So I ended up watching TV. I watched a half of 2 different movies that I had seen before, both of which I like, but I didn't want to be watching the one too late. So I switched to the other one, and then I went to bed too late, and I got up too late, and I put on a little bit of lipstick to brighten me up, because I've been feeling a little dull. I've been feeling a little dull. I can't believe I can't think of the name of that flower. So annoying. Anyway, before I sit here and just not do anything except try to remember, I'll go. And I'll ask Dennis and he'll tell me and I'll put it down. You know what it is. Ugh. Wow, it's really gone. Nah, I'm not happy about that. Okay. I will talk to you tomorrow. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane. I had to look it up. Hydrangea. But you knew that. I'm the one who can't remember. Hydrangea. Anyway, stay safe and stay sane.